can offer you no protection. The main thing you need for a bike stunt is somebody good to repair it afterwards. There's nothing else you can do. A car you can rig because you can use it as a capsule to protect you. But a bike, the most important thing to do is make sure you get away from it.
A stuntman has even less protection when it comes to being knocked down by a car. Here, Grant Page makes his contribution to the road toll.
A car knockdown is wholly and solely timing. You've got to have a reliable driver so he'll be in exactly the right place at the right time. But your timing is all that saves you from injury. You just got to flick and roll at the right time.
One of the most hazardous vehicles to work with is a train. In England, Grant carried out a carriage-to-carriage transfer at over 80 miles per hour. Nearly took off his foot, but Grant, a thoroughgoing professional, had measured just how far to stick out his leg to give the audience a fright. At the southern point of the entrance to Sydney Harbour, there is a craggy inlet known as the Gap. 8 miles from the city centre, this beauty spot is notorious for lovers, suicides, and foolhardy fishermen who are periodically swept off the rocks to a watery grave. Grant Page has no plans to become a statistic as he strides along the rock face, 180 feet up, lapped by treacherous and turbulent waters below. To publicise the activities and the heroism of the police rescue squad, which is all too often unsung, Grant will publicly demonstrate 3 of his most extraordinary rope stunts. The 1 3/4 inch thick manila is run out along the line of the cliff in readiness for the first stunt of the day, the human catapult. The rope is lashed down and tightened in the shape of the letter V. As a final test, a sandbag is cut free. It follows Grant's planned passage into the air, while the other end of the line is pulled tight by a team of men fast enough to stop it crashing into the rocks below. In exactly the same way, Grant will be cut free, and hanging on by his hands, he will be flung across the water. Few people watching believe it to be possible, except Grant.